In 1960, Mezz Cues arrived in the pool world. Today, I'm going to be testing out the Airdrive 3. Here it is. This is the Airdrive 3 from Mezz, Japanese cue company. And this is how the cue has been sent. As always, let's get it open. Right, first of all, this is the packaging. So that's what's come inside the tube. On the front, Airdrive 3 Mezz jump cue, which we know. And I can see a picture that seems to be a lot of carbon. And on the side, it says Mezz 3-piece carbon jump cue. Now, is it full carbon? We'll find out. And on the back, there's a bit of information. The Mezz Airdrive 3, the latest advancement in jump cue technology. It'll revolutionise your game, but will it? And it does say the full carbon cue. And some jump cues, they have the carbon shaft, the butt ends are wood. So this cue is full carbon. It says it's got a D2 joint system. This is quite interesting. Crucial during shot clock events, because what they're saying is when you undo it, you've got to get the little bit on quick, haven't you? So we'll put that to the test as well. This is the tip it's got. We're going to say it's Tsubasa. T-S-U-B-A-S-A. Tsubasa tip, I think that's what it means. Okay, what have we got here? The maintenance of the AD3 carbon shaft. So it's an AD3 carbon shaft. I'm presuming you've got some wipes in it. That's what seems to be the case with these carbon cues. Right, I think we'll open it up. We'll get to the diameter of the tip. And this says, what's this? Minimum AD3 power plate thickness. Right, okay. Right, let's open it up. So this is the third jump cue we're going to review. Oh, wow, let me just get rid of that. Wow, wow, wow. So let's just go off what we first see. Well, I'll tell you what, it might be the nicest looking jump cue I've seen. This is what it means by full carbon. Because on one of the jump cues, I think the bottom handle of the Predator Air, I think that's wood. And it's made to look like carbon, I think that's correct. So I think this cue is full carbon. And on the back of it, Mezz Cues made in Japan with the Mezz logo. Now, first of all, I know I'm going to love holding this cue just because there's so much lacquer. I'm going to call it lacquer or gloss. I don't know what the professional term is, but it's not smooth. So I know my hand, because I've got smooth hands, if you've watched a lot of these videos, you know that. I can just feel it's got a lot of grip on it, so I'm going to love that. It feels quite heavy, actually. We'll get to all the dimensions in a minute, but first of all, just looking at this cue, that's very smooth and all. It just looks, the part. Big logo here as well. And actually, the old carbon, it does funny things to your eyes. It looks like it's sort of deeper than what it is, but I must say, at first glance, that is a bonny looking cue. I'm going to test the cue shortly. You know I like playing the old jump shots even though I wasn't very good. So we've got a couple of the old joint protectors. And I'm going to go on the Mezz website in a second. I just wanted to test this joint. Yeah, so it's pretty quick. They said it was quick because of the old shot clock issues. Seems to screw quite nice as well. And the length. Right, let's get on the website. It does feel nice though, that, I have to tell you. Right, the shaft, we've said this, AD3 carbon shaft. Tip diameter 13.6, so it is quite fat, which I do like on a jump cue. That means you're going to have more control. We're going to be jumping balls soon, so we'll put that to the test. Now the shaft length, 29 inches, that's what pretty much all shafts are. The tip is at Tsubasa, something like that. I think I've got it right. Tsubasa. Someone in the comments from Japan, let me know if I'm saying it right. Tsubasa. The joint is D2 and it is quite quick release, so that's pretty cool. Cue length, 2 pieces, so that's when the bottom handle comes off, is 41 51.3 inches. And when this goes back on, yeah, you can see it is pretty quick. It is 51.2. The weight of the cue when there's 2 pieces is 240 grams, 3 pieces, 370. Now, the tip does seem quite round. That usually means a lot more spin. We've got a black ferrule. All in all, I think it's time to start jumping. First of all, we're going to try the standard jump shot, the normal jump shot. Back in the day, all jump cues probably come around that length just with the shaft and this short of butt. The modern era is the longer jump cue. Ah, that's quite surprising actually. I was a little bit, I wouldn't say I was worried, but I just thought it would not hold chalk too well. It looked very polished and shiny, but I have to say, that has held the chalk unbelievable. So this is pretty much normal jump shot where the cue ball's got to get jumping pretty high quickly, so we use a shorter jump cue. Now one thing I've noticed, the tip is quite domed. Because it's more domed, it's going to give you more reaction. So is it going to give you less control? Let's say on this one where I want to stop the ball, is it going to be harder to stop the ball? Right, first jump shot, let's have a look. Impressed by that. I can't believe how much chalk that holds. Right, little jump shot, straight over. Length seems fine. Shaft is very smooth. I'm not actually very used to carbon just yet, but this is really smooth. Right, let's see what we can do. I'll hit a few of these and we'll see what the control's like. I'm not concerned about the height, I think I'll get that, but it's all about the cue ball. So I'm going to hit a few shots. Not bad, didn't stun it, but it was the first shot of the day. Yeah, very easy. Right, last one. This is for control. It's jumping so easy though, it's just flying over the balls. And I'm pretty close, to be fair. I'm probably 2.5 balls away. Jumps very, very easy. Now that's the short one. I'm going to do the dart jump shot a little later on. Now I'm going to do some long ones and put the extra butt end on the end and make it a full jump cue. This is the modern era of jumping. Now it's time to play some long jump shots. So I'm going to put the extra handle on the butt end piece. Again, like I've said, the leading cue manufacturers along with Mezz are all putting this third piece on to make the cue a lot longer. So we're up to here. And that just means on this shot, you've not got like this little bit of cue, so you can sight it better. So full jump cue, we're just going to try and do something simple to that first one, just a jump shot, just to see how much it responds getting over the ball. And I will try and stop the cue ball in this little process. But I must say, this tip, the way it holds chalk, is pretty scary. It's almost like leather. You know, it just holds chalk nicely. And it pops over so easy. So this shouldn't be any different. So let me just have a quick nose. The weight feels nice. It feels quite weighty, but I do like that. So again, we'll just see what it's like popping over. Not bad, very easy. This is where I'm holding the cue, so I'm not right at the back, I'm pretty much near the joint, but that's why they added this extra piece in, because this would be a little bit too short. So I'm pretty much around this area every time, but the weight of the cue, everything just feels beautiful. Even this carbon shaft, it's all just nice and smooth. I love this glossy area for the grip. So far, so good. Yeah, really, this is just, it's so easy to just jump over the ball. I wasn't even quite high then. I was holding, you know, roughly about there. And I'm quite flat. So what I mean is I'm sort of like here. I'm not like raised up. And it's still flying over. And I pretty much stopped the cue ball fairly quick there. You know, it wasn't flying around the table. Now, I'm going to try the jump draw shot, because on the website, they're saying that this tip performs that shot. That's like a big claim they've got on the website. So let's try and do some jump draw shots. On the website, there's a very fancy video And one of the first jump shots, I don't know who did it, but they played a beautiful long jump draw shot. So I'm going to hit a few shots here and try and get the cue ball fizzing back. Not an easy shot to do, but somebody's done it on the Mezz website. Let's have a go. Not bad, good pot, and I got it back moving a little bit. You just got to get a little higher and aim and just get that cue through it. So first shot, not bad. Let's hit some more. Coming in it. Not bad, that was my best shot so far. It's probably more me than the cue, but jump draw is definitely the most difficult shot that you can attempt. But I tell you what, every shot that I've done so far, this cue ball just pops up so easy. I don't even feel like I'm really doing anything. That was my best effort, so I'm gonna stop there on the jump draw shots because I'm not very good at them. Now it's my all-time favourite. It's a jump shot that I always use when I'm playing. It's the dart jump shot. Let's not forget we've got two handles, so I'm going to stick with the regular handle for now. Let me just quickly set up and do one shot, because sometimes the cue has a tendency to fall back. That's all down to the weight and obviously, you know, the way they've spread the weight and the handle. But I'm not sure if cue manufacturers are making these jump cues for dart jump players, because not a lot of people do use the dart jump shot. Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, straight away, so you see where I'm holding the cue, I'm holding it near the joint. It doesn't feel too bad. Yeah, I just feel like a jump. Really easy holding it like a dart. Let me know in the comments if any of yous like holding it like a dart to jump. I'm just trying to rack my brains to think who does it on the circuit, on the tour. I can't actually think if anyone does, but I don't mind. It doesn't feel great though. It feels like it wants to come a little bit. I will try the other handle on it in a moment. Maybe I've just got to hold it a bit further back. Yeah, I've got to hold it a bit further back, and then the weight feels a lot better, but then it doesn't feel comfortable the way I hold it. I feel like I'm a bit in the way. I sort of want to be here really. And that's not bad. Again, this just flies over easy with this Tsubasa tip. Right, let's have one more, come on. Yeah, that jumps easy. Let me just chalk it. Right, let me put a bit more effort in this one instead of trying to rush. Yes, lovely. Right, I'm gonna keep moving the cue ball closer. I wanna see how high I can actually go. That's pretty close. In fact, we'll do two balls. We'll do two balls there. See, I prefer the dart in this one because I can't really see the ball. Everyone just looks a bit awkward. So with this one, I can see everything in my eye line. That's why I do like the dart on this type of shot. So I'm two balls away. Just caught the two ball. That was better. Yeah, got over again. That is now just one ball. It looks pretty impossible. I don't even think I could jump it like that. Let's have a go. I think I'll be kicking at this one. Don't fancy my chances here. Got over, didn't even touch it. Wow. Let me just have one more, so you don't all say that was lucky. Yeah, that definitely jumped up quite high. I can't believe that. Got over it again. Right, I'm going to try swapping the handles, because once you take this bad boy off, this one fits. That's the height difference, so it's going to be shorter when you put the back end on, but it does fit. Again, you can use it like that as well, so that's an option. Let me just have a quick go at the dart. I'll have a quick go at both actually. So obviously, shorter jump cue is for a shorter gap between cue ball and the ball you are jumping over. Yeah, that felt all right. Yeah, can't really do it because you got this lip, you see. I sort of want to hold it there, but I feel like I'm a bit further back. Can't really hold it where the joint is because of the lip. Well, I'll tell you what, it feels quite nice, it really does. This was that joint they were talking about with the shot clock. Just comes off very easy, very quick to put on. So all the claims of what Mezz are saying, true so far. I've done all the jump shots that I would play, and I think you guys play in the game of pool as well. So here's a quick recap of what I think of the Airdrive 3. First of all, beautiful looking jump cue. I think we can all agree, the black, the carbon, even the logos, the writing, everything just really makes this, you know, such a pretty jump cue. Tested some long jump shots just to see how quick we could get the ball popping over and try and control the cue ball. I'm not the best jump shot player in the world, but it jumped over very easy. Also, jump draw shots. The rounded tip, the Susaba or something like that, I think you pronounce it. Again, performed very well. Also, I'm not very good at the jump draw shot. I did get a few coming back, but you know, a bit more practice, a bit more patience, I'm sure I would improve. The tip impressed me a lot. Just the fact that, you know, these sort of hard phenolic tips, I think we can all agree that when you're chalking the tips, some of the tips don't seem to take the chalk too well. This one, you could see it really grabbed it. It was almost like chalking a leather tip. Sighting and everything, it's a brown. You got this black collar, but I think when you're cueing down on the ball, I could see it okay with the brown tip. So jump draw shots, not too bad. Also jumped over, you got to get quite high on that shot to get the cue ball fizzing back, which again seemed okay. The close jump shots, when you take the bottom handle off with this joint, they said on the website that this D2 joint was very quick release. There you can see just a couple of screws and it's off. The length felt fine for them jump shots. When the cue ball was quite close to the object ball and you want to get the cue ball popping higher, well, it performed very easy indeed. And then my favourite shot, the dart jump shot. Where I hold the cue for the dart jump shot, it felt a little bit weird. Almost like I wanted to come further back. That's down to the weight. Again, I don't know if these jump cue manufacturers take dart jump shots into consideration. I'm not sure, but I could manage just, you know, sort of finding that right balance, and you could see how easy I was jumping the ball over. So that was also very good. The shaft, you know, these carbon shafts, it's all sort of this matte finish. If you watch the Temu shaft video, the $55 Temu shaft, it felt just a little sort of rough, like the matte finish was rough. This isn't, this is very smooth. It's still got that matte look about it, but it feels nice in your hand. One thing I want to mention with this jump cue is the price in a minute, but I don't know what it is. I know these jump cues are dear and these top brands are charging us fortunes, but the finish, you know, the way they finish these cues, it's just so high end. The joints, you know, we've got two joints here, one with the butt end handle, and then this one where the shaft joins there. It's just so smooth, you can't even really feel it. Even the logo, everything is just finished so high end, which is what you would expect when you're paying top dollar. Now, even this back bit, you got this rubber bit, you can't change the weight even though this comes out. It just sort of, it's got a little hole there with like nothing really going on. But even the way this protector, butt end protector just goes in, it's just, everything is like just perfect. Even at the back here, it's not sharp, it's nice and curved over. Beautiful looking cue. How much is this cue? Well, I found it online, $669. Is it worth it? I don't know. You be the judge of that. But what I will say is it performs very well and it looks absolutely beautiful.